What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode, as promised, of the Celta Vigo career mode today. Of course, I left you all off in the last one, and I said I'd come back today for this game against Schalke. The round of 16 in the Champions League, so we will see if we can advance through to the next round in that competition. Hopefully we will. But on the other side of that as well is we've got a few more things to do alongside that. So let's take a look at our calendar then. So our first game against Schalke there, and then we have Levante, Valencia, Villarreal, and then Schalke again. I don't know who I'm going to play, who I'm not going to play, so most likely I'll decide then and there when we're there, basically. I also, because we are so far ahead in the actual league, want to try out a new formation today in that league. So we'll do that later on, but I've switched around the side due to a few fitness issues. So Gomez and Fontas are going to be playing centre-back for our away leg over in Germany to take on Schalke. And we've also got Ryan Sessegnon playing out right wing. So that's the team I'm going to go with, I think, for our trip to the Veltins Arena. We'll see if it's going to be a productive one. And if we can come back with a few away goals, I'll feel very confident. Obviously, it makes sense us trying to go there to score goals. And if things aren't going to plan, then I might switch the formation to what I'm thinking of playing later on. But we'll make that decision later on anyways in the game. But there was a comment asking me to show the sliders. So here are the sliders that we play with in this series. Obviously, the CPU side is set to that. Our side is set at everything to 50. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get into this game and see what's going to happen. Not been back here since my FIFA 17 days of playing career mode, but we're back here today with a new side in the form of Celta Vigo. I'm wondering who's going to be in the Schalke team. So I'm going to let it play out and have a look. I can see Mario Balotelli's there. Bentaleb is also there that I've recognised as well. I'm going to let it play out. We'll check out their team when it does it on the screen. All right, so Schalke's lineup then. Farman starts in goal. They have kept hold of Goretzka. That was one of the ones I was looking at to see if he was still there. It's a 5 at the back from Schalke with Bergstaller and Balotelli leading the line. Bentaleb, Goretzka and Geis in midfield. Got to be honest, it's a beatable side. It's a side that we should be able to overcome. That's me sounding confident, but I feel like man for man, pound for pound, we have the better team. Of course, our screen or our team that you're seeing right now pop up there is like that. So we have Belotti, Sisto, Fekir, Sessegnon, Vas Nakamba, Alonso, Gomez, Fontas, Hugo Mayo, and of course, Ruben Blanco in goal, with our captain being our right back, Hugo Mayo. Let's see if we can grab ourselves a few away goals. I'd happily take like a 1-1 draw over a 0-0 and us not scoring, or even for that matter, like a 3-3 draw would be perfect. So let's see. Here's Marvellous. Towards Hugo Mayo. Mayo to Belotti. Belotti towards Nabil Fekir. A little bit of space for Fekir. Oh my goodness me, he's hit the woodwork. Very, very close to our opening goal, and it came from the hands of Nabil Fekir. So close. So the halftime whistle goes. With Schalke having their game plan one way, I'm going to switch our formation to the formation that I was discussing. Well, I haven't actually told you yet, but I'm going to do it now on screen. I'll come back in a moment. So this is what I was thinking, what I was going to try out later on, but I may as well try it now because we haven't had a lot working for us in that first half. It was a 3 at the back. Now, the reason that this could be a bad decision is because, as you know, my defending is not exactly phenomenal in the game. So, yeah, in terms of... I'm going to move Sisto out to that side, actually. So, yeah, in terms of that one, like, as I said, my defending not being brilliant doesn't help the case if I've only got 3 defenders back. But I'm hoping that overloading of me putting more players forward will help us score. So, maybe it's going to be a tactical genius change, or maybe I'll be left red-faced after we concede because of the fact I've only got 3 defenders. But, you know, may as well try. Kia. Towards Maxi Gomez, towards Belotti. Belotti gets on that left foot. Belotti's in. Oh, Sedebe with an vital tackle. How has he actually got back there? I was trying to turn to get ready to literally smash it with Belotti on that left foot, and somehow Sedebe got back in time to make the interception. Vass's delivery in towards the box. Maxi Gomez is up there, but it's a poor header. Goal kick. We have 51 minutes into this, and I got to say, a 0-0 draw is not what I would consider a good result here. Belotti, Fekir, Fekir shot! Oh, it's a beautiful effort, and it's given us the opening goal of this game. That is why we pay the big bucks for Nabil Fekir from absolutely nowhere. Apologies to the headphone users, but that is a sensational strike from Nabil Fekir. I was thinking just before I got the ball here to shoot, what can I change differently in this game, because I honestly didn't know. Belotti found Fekir. I could have tried, maybe, no, I don't think I could actually. I was looking at Belotti to maybe slide him back in, but in the end, we didn't require him because Nabil Fekir picks one right out of the top drawer and smashes us 1-0 in front here. I don't think 1 goal is enough for the away goal ruling, because, of course, if we concede now at our ground, effectively puts that one out of the window. But still, it's nice to grab the goal. Fakia's feeling the little bit of tiredness, though, from this one. I don't have really a lot of wide men, unless what I do is, in my final 2 changes, bring on possibly Abel Ruiz, maybe. For Fakir, move Maxi Gomez out to Cam, and then bring on De Ligt for Sisto, and move Alonso out to the left like that. Yeah, we'll do that. So, important contribution before he leaves the field of play for Nabil Fekir then. And as it stands, we'll be going back to our ground with a 1-0 victory. But I can't help but feel that Schalke won't feel too bad about this result, because, as I said, the 1 away goal, provided that they go and score back in Spain, won't really matter. They might even have a goal in them here if I'm not careful. Again, though, I made a perfectly fine tackle, and it bounces off my player and sets them up. And, of course, Balotelli goes on to score. This is what I'm talking about. Every time I score a goal in this game, it's as if the computer then turns them on again, and it's like, hang on a second, we'll start playing well now, go forward. I made a tackle with De Ligt, and it hits Gomez and bounces straight back into the path of Bergstaller. And this is why I feel so hard done by sometimes, because that's ridiculous. And this is why I feel as well, like, we spent 80 minutes grafting to take the lead in this game, to then within a minute give away 1 chance and them score it. It's so annoying. Here's Sessegnon. We have enough time to potentially get 1 more. And, of course, as I said, a 2 won't be enough. Gomez out wide. It's Marcos Alonso in towards the penalty area. Marcos Alonso with a finish, is it? Yes, it is! Get in there! The former Chelsea man puts us back in front. I think that's his first goal for the club as well, Marcos Alonso. But regardless, we have got the lead again in this game. 2-1 in front. That second away goal means now, of course, we can concede 2 at our ground, but we need to score as well. Lovely finish, Marcos Alonso, on that driven side. Not a lot Farman could have done. But, as I said, it is what it is. And if you take a look at the actual game the way it's been, again, Schalke will feel pretty okay with this, I think. Whereas I feel like I'm not so sure now about the second leg. And we still haven't done the game yet. Get that away, boys. There we go. Sessegnon. Not enough time for a third. But we do get the win. And although it is a win, it still is very slender. So we still have a massive job to do back in Spain. But considering the fact that I felt like we may not get out of the group this season, if we do get through this round into the quarterfinals, I'd say that's pretty good. Alright, well, this one's been fairly easy here. 2-0, well, 3-0 now, Pion Sisto. So, I mean, first, this time, we pick up the win against Schalke, and this time we end up with a 3-0 win, against Levante. We actually had Alonso score a penalty, and this is an interesting fact, because in the last episode, he missed one, and I spoke about the fact that I would have given it to Belotti personally, which one of you lovely people in the comment section then said that it's because he's a set-piece specialist that he's on it. So that never actually came into my mind. So I am wondering now if it just automatically sets it as your best, I guess, free kick taker and penalty kick takers to take it. But I'm actually unsure about that, because what is Alonso's penalty kick stat? 65. But then he does have the free kick specialist, you know, speciality, if you will. So maybe that's why he takes it, possibly. I don't know, but still, he scored it this time, so I'm not going to complain. So yeah, thank you for that comment anyway, because it never actually came into my mind until that now. There was also another comment asking us to go back in for this young man, Andreas Pereira from Manchester United. One of you wanted to see him at the club next season. I'm happy to make that happen. So let's get into the negotiation. Of course, I offered him a way too low salary last time. I offered him 60,000, I think it was. Let's go important. And he's happy with that. So this time I'm probably going to offer him about 80, somewhere in that region. We have enough to be able to do it, so I feel like that'll be okay. He wants a release clause, but I don't want to give him that release clause. I think he wanted one last time as well. But I'm just not interested in release clauses. Whoa! Whoa! Hang on a minute. 120 grand for a player that might not even play every game? What is this witchcraft? I'm not giving him 120 grand, I'm sorry. The most I will give you is 90. You can take it or leave it. You can have your signing bonus and your goal bonus, but 120 grand is ridiculous. That's absolutely crazy. It's not like we haven't got the money to do it. That's not the problem. The problem is, for an 81 rated player, he's honestly not going to play that many games. So 105 grand, I don't think he's going to score 10 goals, so that's fine. But he's going to be on £105,000 a week here. Let me have a look at the actual team. I mean, look at this down the list here. Nabil Fekir is on 135,000. He's the highest earner at the club. Marcos Alonso's the second highest earner on 96,000. Then Belotti on 85k. But below that, it's Vas, who's the exact same rating as Andreas Pereira. And yet, he's on half the salary. That's ridiculous. I mean, as I said, it really doesn't matter because I can afford it. But still, that's a little bit worrying. Alright, so in terms of release clauses actually as well, to check some of the release clauses on our players, we've only got, I think, 3 players with current release clauses on them. So Belotti has 108 million. That's far enough money. I don't think anybody's going to activate that, so that's okay. The other one is on Dani Garcia, and that's for 32.2, but again, I'd be quite happy to receive that for him. And the final one, Mazen's leaving the club, so that's fine, him having it. He's leaving to join, I can't remember. But yeah, he's going. And the last one is on Paul Lopez, which is set to 39.6. So yeah, 3 players left, and they're all kind of expensive, if you will. Release clauses, so I'm not too worried about them if they get activated, yeah. I'm signing so many youth players to our squad that it keeps getting full. So I'm going to have to go through again and start promoting people. This is just ridiculous. I think I'm going to do it through age, so that the older they are, obviously, the more likely. So I'm going to probably promote the 17-year-olds and the 18-year-olds. I'm going to do it that way. So Musa Haba, promote him to the senior team. Let's promote this kid, 81 to 87, so not bad. Jamal Koud. Oh, what? I mean, I knew I had him, but his potential is now 89 to 94. What? Algerian right back. Yes, please. We have Dogo Hamidou, 83 to 94, centre back, 80 jumping, 79 strength, already great physicals, but the problem is he's 5'11", and that becomes a problem whenever you have it. I mean, look at some of the potentials on these guys. Ousu, 83 to 94, 84 to 94 on Luca Rossi, but he is a scout future star. Yeah, man, got some really, really good players sat in our youth academy at the moment, so I'm really excited to see what the future's going to look like. So we'll sign up this kid as well. He's also 17. And we'll take a look at a few of these guys I've just promoted. First up, Hamidou, as I said, 5'11", really good physicals, but he's also got a 2-star, so not too bad. Can play at CDM as well. That probably might be where I would actually use him. High defensive work rate. For Koud, though, a 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, can play right back and left back. Physical's not fantastic, so definitely needs to improve in that. But remember, he has a potential of 89 to 94, which is sensational. And Ponsa, 6'3", 2-star. You always get 2-star normally. And then this guy have a 1-star. Never going to play at all. Because they're all so young, I do know as well that if I do send them out on loan, it might actually stop them. So they might not, have potential to be special anymore. But I don't want to leave them just sat at the club not doing anything. So I'm most likely going to loan list pretty much all of them and try and get some loan deals done. And now we face Valencia. I'm going to switch it to that 3-back formation that I played in the second half of the Schalke game. To try it out in the league and see if we can do it. So I've gone with this. We start with Blanco in goal. Back 3 of Diaz, Delict, Mayo. Got Alonso playing out on the left mid, but obviously he is a left wing back by trade, so he can play there. Vas Garcia, Sisto, Fekir, Belotti, and Maxi Gomez as well. As I said, it'll be just trial and error. We've got 12 or 13 points to play around with that we obviously can lose games and drop points. So it's more just about trying it when we have the ability to do so, rather than like going into next season and try it out there and then end up losing games and not having a great start. Whenever I've got this opportunity to be able to try new things out, it's always better to do it now than mess around when I don't need to. Marcos Alonso. Gomez, Belotti again, on that left foot again, Belotti, Neto beats it away, Sisto has time to control it, and smash it home though, and we now have the lead, Pion Sisto, well done, because if I'd taken that first time, I don't think he'd have scored it, but he had the peace of mind to take the touch first before shooting, and thankfully he did that, because we actually have the lead now. Unfortunate from Neto though, who could only palm Belotti's effort back in towards a dangerous area, and as a goalkeeper, you're always taught, if you're going to be palming it back, palm it out for a corner. But he didn't do that. And Sisto, unfortunately for them, has given us the lead. Get in. Stood over the corner is Vas. He's going to whip it in. Delict's there. Oh, it's off the line. Gabriel Paulista clearing that one off of the line, as I thought for sure it was going to be his second goal for us. I think it was De Ligt anyway with a header. Marcos Alonso now will find Belotti. Belotti will feed Fekir. Nabil Fekir's in. Nabil Fekir's put it wide. What on earth was that? That's not what we paid £55 million for. He may have scored a screamer against Schalke, but when we got him through one-on-one, that was very, very disappointing, that finish. And if we somehow draw or lose this game, you can't help but say we should have scored there with Fekir to double our lead. Uh-oh, Zaza's in the box, and that's a great tackle. Danny Garcia comes away with this. No, just feed Fekir. That pass was 100% meant for Nabil Fekir. Why it went to Belotti, I'll never, ever know. As we will feed it towards Maxi Gomez. Gomez to Belotti again. This time he sees Marcos Alonso's run. Out on the left. Alonso, though, not a lot of pace behind him, remember. So I'll have to go back. Vas will find its way through to Gomez. Gomez, Fekir again. Why is he running that way? Nabil Fekir. All of a sudden, this game isn't... I can't believe this. My defender's just gone walkabouts, and Zaza's just equalised. Yeah. I don't know what to say, because a minute ago, I was in complete control of this game, and Fekir's miss that we had for the second goal, and you know what it is as well? That touch from Zaza was inch perfect, and I got no chance saving that when he's through one-on-one, have I? I don't know what... I'm lost for words, because again, one moment is what changes this game. Vas. Fekir sees Abel Ruiz off the bench. Abel Ruiz, no flipping way has that just happened. How on earth has he missed it? This is why you don't play anymore. When you were 17, you were banging them in for fun. Now you turn 18 and all of a sudden you can't play football anymore. What is that finish? Out of nowhere, we create another chance. I only have myself to blame if we go on to lose this, or even draw it actually, because we deserve to win the way we played, but I'm missing easy chances, especially when you consider Nabil Fekir's earlier, and then that one there with Abel Ruiz. Somehow that's not a free kick, says referee. I won the ball and then like get taken out with Fekir. If he'd have given that as a free kick, I'd have been crying. Vas, come on boys, we have 9 minutes left of normal time here. Nabil Fekir tries to play in Abel Ruiz, unfortunately though can't do it. Sisto. Out to Fekir. Fekir sees Belotti. His cross is going to be blocked, though. I can't find the cross I needed, and that's going to get cleared away. This has ended 1-1, and it shouldn't have. We gave away one chance to Zaza in the second half, and he scored it. All right, well, experiment finished. We'll go back to the 4 at the back. But look at that again. Match facts. One shot on target, and they score it again. Oh, it's so frustrating. We get the point, so it's not a defeat, but at the same time, I'm just kind of left thinking to myself, how on earth have we drawn that? We now face Villarreal, who find themselves 4th in the league with 14 points clear at the top, and we're still undefeated after 25 games. So I'm going to sim it again. If we're still undefeated at like 30 games, then I guess I'll play the last 8 just to make sure that, you know, if I get an undefeated season, we've actually done it. But we've got a game against Villarreal, and then it's a second leg against Schalke, so obviously that is my focus. I've still named a really strong team, and Alonso missed a penalty. Please give the next one to Andrea Belotti, my friends. If you could, I would be much appreciative of that. But as it stands, it remains 0-0. Alonso missing that penalty. Imagine the scenes if Villarreal beat our unbeaten season here after we miss a penalty. Just to say that they score a pen themselves. And that's it. Because I don't think we get... Oh, unbeaten season done. Oh, Alonso. Why do you do this to me? And there's no part of me that's even remotely bothered about losing our unbeaten, you know, start or whatever it is to the season, or the fact that we potentially could go fully unbeaten. No part of me is even bothered about that. But it's just annoying because we missed a penalty of Alonso and what could have been a 1-1 draw still. As it stands, though, we are still top of the table. And we will now hopefully get through to the next round of the Champions League after we don't concede a goal against Schalke and get our first clean sheet of the episode, please, boys. That's all I'm asking for. Clean sheet and we're through. So, yeah, if I could defend as well, that would be great. You know, there is that. But appreciate EA as well if I make a tackle. They don't allow the ball to bounce straight back to Schalke and then it go in. Because, you know, wink, wink. Send me through the next round, please. And, yeah, we'll see. So, underway here for the second leg. As it stands, all I've got to do is not concede, as I said. So, they're being a foot race with Marcos Alonso, and he beat him as well. Interesting. But Vas comes away with this now, and we look to go on the front foot. Fekir waits for Belotti to make his move, and nothing came in from Belotti, which is brilliant, because we go backwards now with Nabil Fekir. Not ideal when you want him to make that run, but he doesn't. Oh, that's brilliant! And we're in! Sessegnon sends away Hugo Mayo. Mayo towards Belotti. He's touched in. It's an own goal. Oh, dearie me. That is just horrendous. Horrendous. How can Belotti even celebrate that? I mean, you could say he turned it goal-bound, but he didn't, did he? Because he turned it towards the path of the defender, who put it in his own net. And we actually have the lead inside this 22nd minute now. Belotti knew absolutely nothing about that. But still, it's an Insua own goal, and it's Schalke who have a massive job now to do in order to get back in this game. It's delivered in by Mario Balotelli from this free kick towards Hugo Mayo's head, who heads it straight back. Nice 1-2. And Balotelli will go forward. Ryan Sessegnon stops him in his tracks, but it's going to be a corner ball to the Germans. As I said, lovely little 1-2 with Hugo Mayo and Mario Balotelli there. Partnership next season, how about that? Delivered in towards the middle, and Ruben Blanco is able to catch that. Pion Sisto comes away now, and he finds Nabil Fekir. This is good. Belotti, if we can use him, he's through. Andrea Belotti gets in behind. Belotti's in. Belotti! It's 4-1 on aggregate. 2-0 to the Celta Vigo. Completely counter-attack them there. I would say as well that that is deserved because Schalke haven't thrown much at us in this first half. So we've been able to counteract everything they have done. And I feel a lot better about this performance than when I did over in Germany when we were winning that one 2-1. But lovely finish from Belotti nonetheless. And although he's had a tremendous season in La Liga, scoring bags of goals in that competition, he hasn't actually scored that many in the Champions League this season. Well, not as much as he has done in La Liga, of course, but nevertheless, important goal. It's kitchen sink time, I guess, for Schalke, as they're going to send... Oh, no! No, my clean sheet! Oh, Ruben Blanco, you beast! I don't know what happened. That was supposed to go out to the right back, and it went to my centre-back instead. Oh, I swear, I'm dig myself my own grave at sometimes. Like, I'm looking for the clean sheet, and I go and do that. Oh, dearie me, that was bad. But yeah, I nearly threw away the clean sheet. Oh, what a win back, Daniel Vass. That was sensational. Marcos Alonso out towards Pion Sisto. Sisto in towards Belotti. Belotti sees the runner, Pion Sisto again. This is phenomenal stuff from us here. If Pion Sisto can get inside and actually score, that is tremendous! What a finish, Pion Sisto! Deserved that third goal. Should have had it moments before that with Belotti when he hit the post. But there you go. What a finish, Pion Sisto, right in that top corner. Celta Vigo 3, Schalke 0. Job has fully been completed here. I want to take another look at this finish though. Ronaldo chops it past that man, gets inside, and then talk about clinical. Right into that top corner from Pion Sisto. There we go. Through to the quarterfinals, but the question now remains, who's it going to be in that quarterfinals? I'm going to make a bold prediction. I don't even know if they're still in this competition, but I'm going to go and I'm going to say we're going to get Bayern Munich. You heard it here first. Or, also, as we're coming out of game, maybe Chelsea. Are Bayern Munich even in this? They are. They beat City 2-0, but that might be the first leg. I'm going to go Chelsea, or we're going to get Chelsea. They're Bayern Munich or Chelsea. They're the two draws that I'm going to go with. We're either going to get one or the other. We'll see in a moment who we have pulled. Be nice to actually play against Chelsea, especially if Iago Aspas is in their side. Obviously, we saw him to Chelsea for 40 million. And as well, if Dortmund are still in this, then Santi Mina could also be coming to play against us. So we're going to end the episode off here, though, guys. Firstly, I'm going to check who we've got in the Champions League, and we'll start next episode up against Sevilla for another game against those guys, who, of course, last season they beat us twice. But we redeemed ourselves this year, beating them in the first game. So our defeat earlier on when we simmed it against Villarreal means that we are now one defeat in the league. We sit 11 points clear of Atletico with 12 games remaining. So the job isn't done, but as I said, champions elect effectively is what we are now. Who are we going to get in that round? The Copa de España, which we were knocked out of after being defeated by Atletico by 5-4 in that thrilling double leg header, is going to be played out by Atletico and Barca. But the Champions League draw is so annoying. We played Man United in the group stage. Why have we got them again? And the chances are this time we might get knocked out by them. Atletico will play Liverpool. We will play Manchester United. Barcelona will face Chelsea. And AS Monaco will face FC Bayern Munich. So that's the draw for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We've made it a lot further than I expected us to, especially with the group that we were in. And if we win the league as well, no matter what happens from here on out, it'll be good. PSG in the Europa League, they're in the quarterfinals with Newcastle still in there as well. Some interesting teams alongside that. But yeah, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode as well. Belotti's 15 for the season is worthy of the top spot. Sisto in there on 12 as well. So very, very good return. Just before we do go, I actually want to check out Belotti's goals thingy. I'm saying like I was going to end the episode off, and yet I keep checking things. Let me have a look. So Belotti, he's scored 15 goals in 25 La Liga games. So yeah, his goal-to-game ratio at the moment has dipped slightly. But he's also 20 and 34. So it's still very good, and I'm pretty happy with it. But I got to say, Pion Sisto's having a tremendous season as well, isn't he? 16 goals in all competitions, which is very good as well. Marcos Alonso's hit 4 for us this season thus far in 14 games. Fekir's 4 goals and 4 assists in his first 9 for the club, which is good as well. But yeah, so that's it from me for today, guys. If you did enjoy today's episode, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, thank you so much for all of your support on the channel. I really appreciate it. If we get 50 likes on today's video, I will upload another one tomorrow for you all again. If not, it'll probably be on Sunday, the next episode, unless I'm feeling very generous, and then I might upload another one tomorrow. But if you do hit 50 likes, there'll be definitely another one tomorrow. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you all again at 4 PM tomorrow. Welcome to your weekend. Happy Friday. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight, and hopefully you enjoyed the rest of your weekend as well. See you all soon. Adios.